Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be doing some more work on the GTO tonight. Sorry we haven't had any content in a few days. As you can tell probably by my sound, I'm still not back to 100%. I don't know what whacked me or kicked the crap out of me, but last Saturday night I went down hard about 1 o'clock in the morning. I woke up bad, feeling like hit by a train, and did not get out of the house until Tuesday afternoon, and then maybe once yesterday afternoon, and then I had to work today. But yeah, it took about 3 or 4 days to get over whatever it was. But anyway, now we're back to it. We got to get some stuff caught up. We got to get started on the GTO hot and heavy, since I'm about 5 days behind at this point now. So me and Pat are going to roll it outside and do some prep work, some rust killing and stuff like that, and some painting. And we're going to start the back and work our way forward.
One eternity later.
What are you doing, Greg?
Oh, spot priming this thing where we've been sanding and grinding on it all day. It's not completely clean, for everybody freaks out and go, oh, we got to get with the guy that owns the car and see if he's doing a full brake line kit and everything else. If he is, then we can take the rear end out and do it how it should be done. If he's not, then we got to find some workarounds, because I am not buying pieces of somebody else's car. So we're just edge priming. It's what we have clean, so that it doesn't flash rust. And he's supposed to come over tomorrow and look at the lines, which I say were here. Obviously they're 40, 50 years old and they all look that way. So I say, while we're at it, let's replace them. If he says yeah, all the lines are coming off, our ends coming out, we'll do all that. We'll get inside the frame rails and we'll get from here back done, hopefully tomorrow or next day. And then we'll start taking this apart, clean the frame rails up, get it done, get these pressed apart back together, which we'll show you that, and do the disc brake swap.
Alrighty.
All right, everybody, here we are. As you can see, we haven't touched this up here yet, because we're going to do these when we get all this off. That's the only correct way to do that anyway. And we got to rebuild all this, convert to disc brakes, and possibly power steering. The box he's got and the coupler he has don't talk to each other, so I gotta possibly buy a repop coupler there. But anyway, the big thing is we've been cleaning, we've been edge priming, anything we've been cleaning. We've got the majority of the rear frame and most of the frame up to here done. The inside we haven't done yet because sorry, I'm getting over some stuff. These lines, he's going to buy the pre-bent line kit for the fuel and the brake lines. At least that's what he said in the message earlier. So we're kind of at a pause until I ask if he's also going to replace the rear upper and lower control arms. If he is, that's going to make life a lot easier and just go a lot faster and be more correct and be cheaper for him, because it's not going to take me as much work around and taking crap out and putting stuff back that's not right, I guess you could say. So I would rather him replace the arms. Let me just drop the axle out and do it right. And then we can get inside the frame on both sides, get it done, get it painted, and then we can paint the whole frame while the front and rear suspension are off this car and do it the right way. And then we can just start putting it all back together. It'd make life a lot easier to be able to just strip it all out and go. So that's where we're at. We've got what we can do done up till now without him making a couple choices. Hopefully he'll come look at this thing tomorrow and I can convince him to buy the arms. And as soon as the arms show up, I can get started on it. We can just blow it apart and get done. I have everything for the front, so we could actually blow the front end off of it, get the frame rails painted, and start putting the front end back together while we're waiting on those arms to show up. But before I do anything, I want to know what we're doing here before I blow it apart and I can't move it, because I got other stuff to work on. So there you go.